Hello, welcome to another vlog. Vlogs are gonna get very exciting. Honestly, I feel like they're already pretty exciting, but like it's also my life, so maybe that's just my perspective. Anywho, it's gonna get even more exciting because I got an email today saying that my bulk production for Indefinable the Label, my activewear label that's not even actually officially launched yet, my first bulk production for the first collection is arriving tomorrow at about 10 AM. So that's exciting because I was having a conversation with a client earlier today, like the email had already come through, but we were talking about it, and this is before I opened the email obviously, and I was like, oh, I'm thinking, because they said there's a delay at the Brisbane terminal, it might be another like even 2 weeks, even a month, like I don't know how long it's gonna be before I get it. But then I opened that email after the session, I was like, oh my god, amazing. So that's exciting. I'm gonna be in the office tomorrow, and I'll show you the office tomorrow, and I'll show you all of the bulk product and setting all that stuff up, counting everything. It's gonna be insane. There's so much. There's like just over 2,000 pieces, but not all of it is launching straight away. So yeah, and also some of it's for PR, some of it I'm saving for various other reasons, but maybe I'll bring you through that. But I wanted to start my vlog today to just give you behind the scenes of just life in general. This isn't just going to be business, this is all just going to be life. So this morning I've had 2 clients, face-to-face clients so far, a onboarding call for an online one-on-one client, and gone for a little walk, of course, and now I'm home cooking my lunch, which I'll show you. It's pretty much done. So I'll show you what I've been obsessed with lately. I probably haven't even shown you. So this is called bean thread, and it looks weird. It's essentially, it looks like noodles, but it is like clear, but not clear. It probably looks white, but then, oh, it's gonna be fucking hot. Clear, but I will be putting soy sauce on it, so it'll be the brown by the time I have it. And I, of course, like put meat with it because that's just like carbs. Having my lunch, and then I'll just be working from home for another little bit. It is 12:35 now, so just working from home for a bit while I eat, and then going to train my grandma at 2 PM, so in an hour and a half-ish. And then work from home for a couple more hours, and I'll either be doing a yoga class, like go to a yoga class, or I'll just do a yoga session here. I might just do it here, that way I can work for longer, not have to use 40 minutes to an hour of time driving to and from the class. Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it. I love the class, but I also am just really like in the zone of working right now, and I don't want to disturb that. So, and I can still get a good yoga session in at home, just with like a follow along YouTube video or something, so that the vibe's still there. Very exciting times. This is so cool because like this has been going on for so long. I almost teared up. I think I might have teared up a little bit last night. I was having some wine with a friend, and I was talking about how like I started this 2.5 years ago, or almost 2.5 years ago, but I've been like wanting to start a brand, like a clothing brand, and then eventuated into activewear specifically for so many years before that, like in high school, middle school. So it's just cool that I'm actually finally doing this for myself, but also for others, in like the impact that I want to create. It's just made me emotional, and like it makes me want to be emotional, but sometimes I just feel like I can't express it. It's just coming out as excitement, but I want to cry, but I just can't. The tears aren't there. I don't know. I'm just feeling all of the things because it's exciting, of course. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't need to keep saying that. It's obvious. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I am about to go to Officeworks. I was gonna walk there because it's like, I don't know, 600 meters, but apparently it's gonna storm soon, and I don't want to be held up in the storm on the way home with the paper, with the print, because I'm going to pick up a fucking context, Hayley. I'm going to go pick up a print that I'm replacing my frame with, because it's currently a photo of me and my ex kissing, and obviously we don't need that anymore. So we're gonna change it for this like boss bitch vibes photo of me with some words behind it. You'll see soon. I'll show you. So I'm also getting these because I need to clean my windows at home, like the outside, like my balconies and stuff that the window cleaners can't get to. And I'm also going to test out some chairs because I want a better chair for the actual office. Like the ones that I have now, they're cute and they're good, but I want to get like a proper comfy one for when I'm staying late. That's nice. So hopefully it fits well. It's supposed to have the stuff cut off at the top. And like I did make this, I just made this in Canva, and this was from a photo shoot over a month ago now. A month and a half ago? I don't know. The day that I got my hair dyed brown. But yeah, I made this in Canva to the size of A2, but somehow it didn't really work out that way, and had to get the stuff on the side. But I'm not mad because like the frame itself has the white stuff. So I'll replace this. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to go do some work, but this is it. It says powerful, intelligent, capable, strong, feminine, masculine, beautiful, courageous.
That small amount of time that we can actually fall pregnant, and that's a common misconception that people have, is that they think like, oh my god, I had sex and like now I'm just gonna fall pregnant, and like that's not what I want right now. And
okay, so I'm currently back at work, working in the office. I'm just editing. Well, not really editing. We don't really need any editing. There wasn't really any, if any pauses in this episode. I recorded with Tanika last week, Tuesday. So I'm just listening over it essentially, just to make sure it's all good, putting the intro and outro in, very simple. But while I'm doing that, I'm also just scheduling my day for tomorrow and organising a couple of other things. Also just had to call Luther because my electricity bill came in, so obviously like he was still living here for part of that, so just spoke about that and then caught up, and yeah, so we're still on good terms. Not many people like speak about their exes or like these situations, but it just feels like why isn't it normal? I don't know, it makes it sound like a taboo thing when it really just doesn't have to be. I'm not going to share the details of a breakup or about him and his life or whatever. Like that's not any of my business to share. Like that's private between us or within himself or whatever. Like it's not my life to share, but at the same time, like what of my life feels okay to share, like I'm allowed to, and it's obviously like it's just, I feel like it just doesn't have to be taboo, and I want to share things and normalize things like having amicable, I don't know if that means what I think it means, like just having a nice breakup where you just mature about it and you can not necessarily stay friends. Like it's not like we talk every day, but we're on good terms to where like if I needed to call him to organize to pay a bill or whatever, then like I can do that and it's okay. And yeah, just kind of want to normalize that for people, that you don't have to have a shitty breakup, because I was of that opinion once upon a time. Like pretty much every breakup wasn't always necessarily like shitty, but we just wouldn't talk after, especially like the high school acting people, like not necessarily just from high school, but just like the immature ones where you'd break up, you'd be like, yep, let's stay friends, or let's just, stay on good terms, whatever. But then it would just, like, there would be that dead, icky air between you, and I'm like, why does that need to be a thing? Like, why does it need to ever feel awkward or painful like that? And like, yeah, there's obviously different circumstances. There might be someone that's actually hurt. Like, this is each to the individual relationships, but I also just want to normalize that, like, you're allowed to have nice breakups and it just be okay. I'm just scheduling the rest of my day now, and we'll do some yoga at home. I can't go to yoga at the class now, it's a bit too late. It's like 10 past 6 p.m. So I'm just going to keep working for a bit longer and do some yoga on the couch, not on the couch, in front of the couch, in front of the TV, in the lounge room. And do a bit more work. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, so I've replaced the photo and you can see a little bit of the white border, but like not, only if you really look for it. So yeah, stunning. Jaden took this photo. Have you met Jaden? Of course, it's a reference to How I Met Your Mother, which is amazing because I don't know if you guys know how much I love How I Met Your Mother. Is there a hair in my eye? There was. But like a lot, because I literally have a tattoo of it. You can't really see it in the photo. A little, actually. You can see the lemon. But you've probably seen it before anyway. I think I might have even vlogged it. I'm not sure. But right there. Right there. That's the lemon. You can see it. It's a reference to How I Met Your Mother. But yes. Very on brand of me to replace a photo of me and my ex with a sexy photo of me. Love it. Good morning. It is currently 4:48. I just woke up at 4:30 and have been getting ready. I am going to have some breakfast now. Oh, do I want breakfast or do I want to pack breakfast? I'll either make and eat or just pack my breakfast, but I'm going to pack the rest of my food for the day to go to work because I'll be there until about 7 p.m, maybe just after 7, so I will pack some lunch, snacks, etc. So I'm just counting stock now and I'm going to write it all up on my whiteboard. They do have like the numbers on there of how many of each size are in each box, which is really helpful. But I also need to just double check or triple check, I don't know how many times they checked, but just for like human error. So. I don't know if I've got food in my teeth, so I apologise for that. I'm just at my mum's place because I just trained my client, which is my mother. So I trained her at 6 and it is now 7:47. I've just been working. I've got my breakfast here, so I just made that so that I could get a bit more sleep. So I woke up at 5, left at 5:30, and now, or just after 5:30. And now just doing work. I've just finished doing an example meal plan and writing up a training program for my new online one-on-one client. So that's exciting. I'm actually not taking on any more online clients just for this month, but that's only like 2 more weeks or so. And then I'm opening back my books up again for November. So if you did want to start online coaching with me, you can, and you can apply now, but it will just be like a November start. But by the time this video goes up, it might be almost November anyway. I've also been trying to organise a couple things for ITL this morning. I'm going to do some more content creation now, and then I'm going to just do a quick shoulder, like back and shoulder workout, because even yesterday I had to do like a really short variation of my workout for lower body, just because obviously like work is hectic right now, but it's still a priority to maintain my fitness and like my muscle, and it's just a nice way to like give back to myself, of course, and honor myself. But at the same time, it would be a dishonor to myself to cut too much into my work time when this is a very big part of my life and a big part of my goals, and like it's just something that needs to happen. So and what I have done is like I've shared my busy girl workout routine with my email list. So if you want to get in on that, just DM me on Instagram and I'll be able to send you the email for that, where like I give you a breakdown of my current training, or even actually it's shortened again since that, just hopefully for just this week, as I get on top of the big tasks. And then next week hopefully I should be able to like ease it out, especially given the weekend I'll have more time to keep working. But yeah, I am just adapting my training to my current circumstances, as I believe is so important for anyone, because the biggest reason why a lot of people don't achieve their goals when they are adherent to something, or like they're following a plan, it's because it's not a plan for them, it's a plan for someone else, and maybe it's something that's not enough for the goals that they want to achieve and the person, like the body that they have, but maybe, and more often of the time I see is that like they burn out from doing someone else's plan, or they can't even adhere to it because it's just not realistic for them, and then they beat themselves up and it becomes like this shame spiral, and then they either don't go, or when they do go, their head's not in the game because they feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough and blah blah blah. So it's about the intention, and it's about making it for you, like this whole journey. That's why I have one-on-one clients, because they want a journey that's tailored for them, and that's what we work to do. So yes, I'm just doing some work now. I'm gonna do a little bit more, do a little bit of training here, do a quick walk, and then go to my next private client up north. So it's about like a 40-minute drive or so, and then I'll take you through some of my day. But I'll probably finish this vlog off today, but probably later today, or I don't know. I'll just talk to you later and I'll decide later. Hello, so it looks like I'm in some like old YouTube person set up, like, hey, welcome back to my favorites video, something, just because of the lights. But I set this up, it was actually vertical because I was filming like a little mini series that I'm doing for Instagram, so it'll all probably be up by the time this video goes up. So if you want to go watch that, hopefully it looks a little something like this on the cover so that you can find it easily. But that's fun, sharing 6 lessons that were very pivotal in creating the emotional intelligence, mental strength, and like the self-love that I have today that helps me thrive in every area of life. So if you think that would be valuable to you, which I definitely think it will be, it's also free, so I mean it's just on Instagram, so you can go watch that if you want. But yeah, I was just filming that, and I might have some more food because I'm hungry, and then I'll go train my next client, and then I'll be going to the office this afternoon. I actually just went to Nutrition Warehouse and I organised with them. They were so nice in doing this for me as well. They're going to organise some samples and some shakers for me to put in the PR boxes, so I'll have to go pick them up tomorrow, and then I'll add them to the PR boxes. But I want to make up the PR boxes today, put them in the car, that way it's all organised, so that tomorrow I can focus a little bit more on my coaching, because tomorrow is like a check-in day for a lot of my clients, and then also so I'm not working full big long day again, because I also know how quickly I can burn out, and then the effects of that. So I'm being very careful of my mental and physical wellness, hence why I'm still prioritizing movement, like going to the gym for myself and everything like that. And yes, so yeah. But I am going to finish this vlog off, so I hope you enjoyed this. It was very exciting for me. Like I'm so happy that I am recording this and that this is all finally happening. It's like kind of surreal. I was talking to Mum about this last night while we were working on the stock and like counting and everything. Like, wow, we've been working, or I've been working on it. She's been there for me throughout this and supporting me for over 2 years now, and to finally be at this point, and I keep saying this, but it just feels so cool to finally see it all coming to life. And yes, so thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm excited because like this is just the beginning. This is like 2.5 years in, but it feels like it's just the beginning of sharing it, and it's going to be going on for hopefully forever. So feels like just the beginning. I will talk to you in the next vlog, or you can see me on Instagram in the meantime, or podcast episodes. Bye.